Maddie is beautiful.
Right. So my name is Marco and I went to India. But before anything, so far the presentations have been awesome, and I'm really impressed by the story from Mexico. I want to hear more about it.
Thank you.
Alright. Next one, please. So this is an accurate representation of how I felt on a daily basis, especially when I arrived to Delhi. So next please. So my mantra of the trip was anything is possible in India. Said Benidi. He was one of our mentors, and we first got to know him, but after a while he was more reclusive. But still, what he said struck me throughout most of the trip. So this symbolizes how many possibilities could have done in India. Next one, please. Chaos is an undeniable trait of India, like I said before, and I made a small poem to it. You taught me that A is to be normal in risky situations. Driving the Himalayas backwards, you taught me that monkeys may approach you and call you out, but it's fine. Keep under control. Next one, please. So this is chaos. Right? Next one, please. It's not, I don't know how to pronounce it, but primitive, just monkey. Simplicity is not a lifestyle, it's a way of living. So the locals, they weren't really concerned how the time management was crucial to us, so we would arrive to the volunteer activities earlier on time, on the dot, but some of the children would come out later, some wouldn't show up, but we learned to be flexible and we adapted throughout the 10 weeks. And we learned to thrive despite many setbacks, and we just learned to take it as it was, simple. Next one. So this is kind of like the values that kept me sane throughout the voyage phase: empathy, patience, optimism, adaptability, and communication. And I'm just going to speak briefly about all of them. So empathy is to understand that 10 weeks is a limited amount of time to teach English and volunteer, but also understand where they're coming from a lower economic background. Patience, roads may be blocked sometimes, children may misbehave, and you have to be poised or tried and attempt to thwart this by many setbacks. Optimism, that was a great challenge for me. I come from a very nihilistic point of view, but seeing these children kind of being bliss and being happy despite living under the parking lots or having to walk 5 miles to get to school, and I felt like I was ungrateful for many of the things that I was awarded to, and it just showed me a lot how you can be young but still appreciate life, and also share between all of the fellows how we took it in as a learning process and not more of a entitlement. Adaptability. I have an analogy for the next slide. This is a chameleon, and I like him because, first of all, he symbolizes how he can adapt to any situation, he can blend with it, and then still move forward to it. And just a quick facts about him. Of course, it changes color as we see. Depends on the mood, temperature, and of course, breeding season. That's really important. And next, it was communication. Oh, my bad. Expectations versus goals. I don't know how deep the well is until you toss the coin. So in a sense, this is a great unknown. So when I first arrived to India, I didn't know any of these people. English is my second language, so I try to communicate as best with them. And I never been to India before. So throughout the days, I try to manage my anxiety and then try to remain cool and do the best that I could. Next one, please. So the meaning of volunteering. I was asked this question by week 5 when we were really setback, and Veronica asked this question: what is the meaning of volunteering? And selfish versus selfless work, and define success and progress. Next one. So in the end, I did, and everyone in the group did this for them. It was for them. They demanded and required certain skills that at the time we didn't have, but we tried our best. I tried my best. And as you can see, the smiles, and it really shows a meaningful impact that I had. As small as it was, I enjoyed it and I learned a lot from them, like I said before. You can be happy and despite the environment that you grow up. Next one, please. So the ethos of a gap year. The ethos of a gap year meant that was to internalize all emotions and put yourself in situations where success is not guaranteed. To truly analyze my journey. So what I took from this experience was not to like once it was finished, kind of like maintain this ethos into launch and still kind of handle and appreciate my fellows, but also get to meet new people as well. And the great unknown, like I said before, where success is not guaranteed, is the reason why I took this gap year. Why after high school I didn't apply to colleges, because success was not guaranteed. But so far, I think I've done a pretty fair job at it. Next one, please. And this is the amazing group of people. As someone mentioned before, when you put a group of strangers in weird situations, you tend to get to know them better and make awesome friends. Yep.
Thank you.
Any questions?
I'm actually, we're gonna have to move it on.